Hey everybody, so I've been testing an app for the Apple Watch called Lubba, or Lubba, and I'm going to talk about it today.
Warm up for 250 meters. Meters left. Run for 350 meters. 100 meters left. 50 meters left. 30 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Cool down for 1 minute.
Alright everybody, so before we do start to touch on the app, I just want to put up there the workout for today. It came out to about 9:44 per mile, or about 6:03 per kilometer. So a nice easy 5-mile run for today, and I'll throw the rest of these stats on your screen right now. So let's talk about this new app, Lubba. Lubba, as I think I might be pronouncing it right, but I was given the opportunity to take a look at this app and ultimately decide for myself if I wanted to make a video about it and share it with all of you here on YouTube. Full disclosure, was given this app. It would be normally $4.99 US to purchase the app and use it for your iPhone and Apple Watch. But I was kindly gifted it for free. Other than that, there's really no requirements or anything to make a video, and nobody's going to get to see what I have to say about the app before I post it to the public on YouTube. So let's just talk generally a little bit about what Lubba can do first. Lubba is basically an app that is designed to be used with the Apple Watch to allow you to create these interval sessions like you would do on a Garmin watch or some other type of fitness watch that isn't necessarily available in the native Apple workout app functions. So this is a way that you can actually set those intervals, you can set up a workout really quickly, have some voice cues and visual cues as you go through the workout, so that way you don't have to have all the guesswork in your head as you go out on the road. Now, Lubba, like I mentioned, is a Swedish app, and I'm told that it means to run as fast as you can in Swedish, so that's the background of the name and what it means. And so far it's been really fun to test. It's something that I think opens up the door for a lot of people that do use an Apple Watch. And I will just mention quickly that I'm generally a Garmin watch user. I think most people, as they get deeper into running, will transition to something more like Garmin, Polar, Coros, those types of running watches. But as a lot of people start out and they want a little bit of that, Apple functionality, that Apple environment, want a watch that can do more for them if they're going to shell out a lot of money for it, this opens the door for those people who use it for running to now go and start to get into that workout routine, set themselves up with some nice interval sessions, and just make it really simple to use out on the road. Now, I did have some email conversations with the creator, and what I asked was, give me some background on the app, or what you created it for and what you're hoping for from this app and that your users get out of the app. And what I was told is they did try the Work Outdoors app for some period of time. I know some people actually mentioned that in the comments when I first kind of hinted that I was going to be doing a review on an app for the Apple Watch. And what they found, and I kind of agree because I have seen the Work Outdoors app, is there's just a lot going on. And for them, it was a little bit confusing with all of the different features that are available in the UI for Work Outdoors. And that might work for some people, but what they sought out to create was just a simple, make a workout in just a few minutes, get out on the road, and boom, you just see the data you need right there on your screen to actually perform that workout much easier without having to think about it again in your head. It doesn't provide any route navigation or maps or anything like that, but it does really accurately and precisely, in my opinion, just run through the workout as far as either time or distance while calling out cues on your wrist. So I'll show you here a quick sample. This was me setting up a workout, in full. It took me probably a minute or 60 seconds in real time, but sped up it's about 9 seconds. But it immediately goes from the phone itself to the watch. Once the workout is ready, you hit start and you're good to go. And the particular workout that I just set up was like kind of a speed session based on time. So I created a 10-minute warm-up session, then I created a 1-minute interval of kind of a fast set, and you can set the pace that your goal pace target is for that set. Then I did a repeat session, so I did like a 2-minute cool down, and it goes through those repeats however many times you set for that workout session. And then I added a cool down period of, again, 10 minutes, and I can set again the pace, or you can also set heart rate ranges, and while you're out on the run, the text will kind of turn red if your heart rate is going too high or outside of the zone that you set for yourself, or same thing with the pace. If you are too slow or too fast in that range that you set for yourself, when you look down at your wrist, you will see red text knowing that you are not in your target pace that you set up for your workout, or not in your target heart rate range that you set for your workout. And the more that I did use this app when I was testing it, usually with both my Garmin and my Apple Watch on my wrist, the one thing that I did notice is I agree completely with what the designer ended up, setting out to do with this app. It's really simple. The 4 main pieces of information that you need are on the, rather small Apple Watch screen. So it's just enough for everything you could possibly want while out on a really simple designed interval workout, but also not too much that it's hard to understand what's going on or hard to see what you really want to see on your watch screen. So I think they did a good job with the design. I think they did a good job sticking to what they wanted to do, which was make it real simple. It wasn't designed to be something for out on the trails where you're navigating different routes or anything like that. But if you're on a road, you don't have access to a track, and you want to do 400-meter repeats, it's going to call out for you in real time on your wrist. Okay, here goes your 400 meters. Then it kind of counts down. You've got 100 meters left, 50 meters left. Boom, that session is done. Now you have a cool down for 400 meters. It'll again call out the cues as you count down to the end of that 400 meter recovery, and then set you right off on your 400 meter fast pace effort, again counting down the efforts and the pace and the distance as you go. So it just makes it a lot simpler, again, not having to think things through in your head, not having to constantly look at your watch and calculate, did I go a quarter mile before I do a quarter mile rest? Not everyone has access to a track to do those things. So I think in that sense, again, this app does a really good job of simplifying and opening that door for people who are using the Apple Watch and really want to get more into those interval and planned out workout sessions that are pretty important in a weekly routine if you're getting ready for longer races like a half marathon or a marathon. I will say this too, one other thing that the Lubba app has going for it is that the developer and creator of the app is an avid runner himself. He talked about a lot of the workouts that he did trying to nail the algorithms for this app. And he continues to use his own app every single day, as he goes out for runs. So it's a cool opportunity to support an app of a, fellow runner. And as a fellow runner, he's somebody who's going to be tweaking the app and coming up with new features in the future, in future updates, because he is truly using his app and truly, finding either pitfalls or benefits that he can add or remove from the app. So I think that's really important to know that, you're going to be purchasing something that will be updated and supported by someone who understands and, is a part of that running world. And something else that ultimately will hopefully let the app grow and continue to get a nice user base and have some support from all of us other runners. So tomorrow, it's going to be the Brooklyn Half Marathon by NYC Runs. I think if you're going to be out there, I plan on just wearing the race t-shirt. I don't normally do that, but I really like the race t-shirt this time, and since it's more of a hard workout for me, I just thought it would be fun to wear the actual race t-shirt and just go out and have some fun there. I'm really excited to share everything, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be sharing a lot more races coming up in the near future, and I'm continuing to train for my real goal race right now, which is the New York Roadrunners Brooklyn Half Marathon in May. So definitely come stick around and see how my training and my racing goes at that point in May. So thanks everybody again for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope to see you in the next video.